because I'm one of them. I'm a foilist. And yes, we've got a fantastic match on our hands. Italy, USA, it's the one the crowd wanted. It's the one that we all wanted.
A confirmation of the women's team sabre. It was Hungary that wins that one, 45-40 in the end. Yeah, a little bit too little, too late for the French team. But just thinking forward to this men's foil competition, is it going to be the team from USA, or is it going to be the Italians?
Well, here we go. We're going to ride out one last time here in Cairo and crown our last world champion for 2022. And a huge match between world number 1 Italy and world number 3 USA. And we'll get our athlete introductions, and then Richard Cruz and I are going to talk about this match. For the USA, Chase Emmer, Nick Itkin, Alexander Massialas, and in reserve, it is Garrick Meinhardt. For Italy, Alessio Foconi, Daniele Garozzo, Tommaso Marini, and in reserve, it is Bianchi. And our officiating crew for tonight, Su Sang-won of Korea, Mohamed Ayub Ferjani of Tunisia, Tim Bardenhagen of Germany, and Wang Haoqi of Taipei, our floor judges, our assessors for this gold medal match. Richard, I don't know what to make of this match. You look at the Italian team as we see their team salutes, and they've got world number 1, world number 3, and world number 5 coming out onto the piece tonight. They're facing world number 7, world number 15, and world number 19, who is 18 years old.
You're right, David. The individual ranks do show that Italy are the favourites, but this is the team event, this is not the individual, and you can never tell. Come on, are we having a wager?
Okay, yeah.
Well, since you're American.
Who's lived in Britain for 25 years. Yeah, but I got to tell you, I don't have any cash on me.
Ah, so...
Can you...
Oh, shall I lend you a 50?
Lend me a 50.
Right, there's a 50.
Okay, great.
Right, put your money down on the table. Well, it's my money. I'm going to win my own money back. Right, I'll go for the Italians. 50 Egyptian pounds on the table from both sides.
Well, I guess I'm going for the Americans then, aren't I?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it's not a bad shout, but the Italian team, oh, it is a close match. It really is going to be a close one.
Well, it's Massialas to open and close for the USA. Tommaso Marini will open for Italy. Daniele Garozzo will close. But the thing is that in the semifinal against France, there was one person that carried the whole team, and that's an 18-year-old kid, Chase Emmer.
Yes, I've heard big things about him. And of course, we've got our World Championship silver medalist there, Tommaso Marini. Is he going to be able to go one further and win the gold medal tonight?
It's Mohamed Ferjani to referee our first 2 legs in this gold medal match.
Marini on the attack. We know he's a bit of a bully, isn't he? He likes to take the match to his opponent. Makes for great fencing to watch.
Massialas fought off that attack from Marini.
A wonderful little exchange there of blades. And Marini's really keeping the pressure on Massialas. Pushed him right back to his back line. Now, I think Massialas wanted to challenge that, but it's a good idea not to use your videos too early, and that was a, I don't know, 60-40 call, so he decides not to. Point goes to Marini, 2-0. Oh, and those lovely direct lunges from Marini.
Yeah, make that 3-0.
It's quite incredible, isn't it? He's hitting people at Olympic level with a simple direct lunge. And there again. There's a saying in combat sports, the simplest things
are sometimes the best.
Sometimes the best. And that's the way to counter it. You've got a parry riposte. Massialas holds his ground, little cart riposte.
But isn't distance somewhat difficult to get right when you're fencing somebody like Marini, who is so tall and has such long reach?
I think it is quite difficult to judge the distance because also his arms seem disproportionately big. So that's another factor you have to put in.
Well, Massialas with another one there.
Simultaneous, is it? No,
yeah,
the referee
Johnny is going to go to the...
Just thinks it's worth a review.
Yeah, he's going to have a look of his own volition before he makes this call.
I have to say, hats off to the referee. If they don't know, they go and check. And that's the point of the video review.
Absolutely.
Attack to the right, and Greg Massialas stands up and screams why at the referee.
A US-Italy match with Greg Massialas.
And Greg Massialas is not happy there.
No, he's not. And with Stefano Cerioni in the box is always a colorful affair. But we've got Chase Emmer coming on for the USA, and it will be Daniele Garozzo for Italy.
I have to say, I empathise a little bit there with Greg Massialas, because if there was something in that for Marini, it was just a fraction.
So
Still early days.
5-2, we go into the second, and we'll see what 18-year-old Chase Emmer can do against Italy. He certainly did it against France.
Parry riposte from Emmer, and he holds his nerve, only 18 years of age, in the World Championship team final. Typical Garozzo, goes on the press, the slow press.
Parry off target.
It's amazing how much time Garozzo takes after the parry and the riposte. He just feels the timing well. Takes his time. And that's attack all the way from the left. There was no stop.
And Garozzo asking for a video review, but
I dare say that was the attack from the left. I didn't see a pause. Did you see a pause,
no,
David?
I didn't. We'll get the replay right here.
Yeah, there's no pause after the start, so I think the referee will confirm it. He does. Just like I said earlier, it's like Garozzo's got all the time in the world. He does a parry, he just picks the opening sector of the target, and he ripostes. Attack no by Emmer. That means if he would have put the point on, it would have been his. But he misses.
Same thing.
Well, this time, Ayub Fajani just spots a little hesitation in Chase Emmer's attack. And that's when Daniele Garozzo takes the initiative.
Yeah, if Tim Bardenhagen, the floor judge, points out that the mask clip on Garozzo had come unstuck.
Of course, the mask generally still works without the clip, but the clip is just that extra security. Still generally works because it's in contact with the lame.
Right.
Just to make sure.
Those little tabs.
That's right. Oh, lovely close quarters work from Garozzo. Little counter parry riposte there, really holds it.
He was doing that like he had done it before.
I think he's done it a few
You
times
think
before,
so?
hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, now this time, Garozzo gets his timing slightly wrong, just brings the elbow back, withdraws the arm a little bit too much, and is timed out.
Well, that will take us out of the second.
Well,
we got a video review.
Still got a video review.
Okay. And
Greg Massialas is up on his feet.
Yeah, he's in a state of high dudgeon. Well, it's that. Okay, so call stands, and 10-5, we go to the third 5 in it for Daniele Garozzo, 3 for Emmer. He does look impressive, but he's going to have a hard time.
He's doing very well so far. It's just these little incremental wins that pay dividends in a team match. You notice, you know, Massialas just lost by 3 points, then by 2 points, all of a sudden 5 points down. These incremental wins are what allow the match to creep away.
All right, so Itkin on for the USA to face Alessio Foconi.
Oh, and that's a little bit of contact there.
Well,
a little bit of contact. You see, Foconi's complaining that he had a guard go in the face, of course. I don't think it's anything malicious, but that is.
Itkin went over the left shoulder.
Look there.
And there's where the contact was.
Now, will that be a straight red card? I don't think it was anything on purpose or malicious.
No.
Cherioni just complaining. Guard in the face.
Well, Foconi going to the end of the piece.
Switching his head wire there.
Yeah.
Maybe the crocodile clip, or should I say alligator clip, got broken on the point of contact.
Okay. Back to action.
Oh, lovely cart riposte from Nick Itkin. And look, the score was still on 5. They hadn't put the score up, so the American team notice it. Oh, lovely, straight out of the blocks. Incredible athleticism.
That's what the USA team needs right now. And it is Su Sang-won on to referee the next 2 legs.
Oh, look, Foconi goes for the shoulder, pressing forwards, but is denied by Itkin.
This is a Nick Itkin we did not see in the semifinal against France. And so maybe some more balance is being restored to the USA side.
Good parry riposte there from Foconi. Still all to play for. Oh, now that's what he wanted to do just before. This time he adjusts. He goes for flank. Lovely flick round the corner to the flank. Beautiful hit. I get the feeling, David, that Nick Itkin is not liking these slow pushing attacks from Foconi.
No.
is not allowing him to open up, but now he does. That's what he wants to do. That's where he's very happy. He's happy attacking. Oh, Foconi tries the same hit again.
And meets a counter. Itkin did knock Foconi out in the individual eliminations.
So they've got some history. They know what to do against one another.
Oh.
Nick Itkin, he's in two minds. He puts the line out, he then gets cold feet. He brings the line back, but in the meantime, Foconi launches an attack. Nick Itkin was caught a little bit flat-footed there.
Foconi off target.
Foconi turns to the arm judges, but they don't raise their arms. And now Foconi is just one hit away from closing out this third bout against Itkin.
Itkin off target.
Now they're calling more preparation these days. There's always a danger. If you go to the video, once you've been hit in preparation, it's only going to look worse on the slow-mo. So I don't think I would advise that video review.
Let's see if we get a replay here.
Yeah, I think Foconi just paused a little bit too much, and then Nick Itkin initiates attack on prep. But let's see if the referees are going to call it. Yep, they stick to their guns. And I think that's a good call. Oh, attack no. It's attack no by Nick Itkin. He goes to the referee to test the foil. Of course, if there's no light on the foil, the point would be annulled.
But there was a light on the foil and the hit stands.
Unfortunately, yes. So Itkin started the attack. He just misses the target, even though he had the priority.
15-10 to end the third. 5 in it for Foconi, 5 for Itkin. And incremental, you say?
Incremental, it was a good bout. 5-all, no damage done, but of course the Americans need to sort of just edge their way back into this.
Well, Emmer is back on, and he's facing Tommaso Marini, and I think this will tell us a lot.
I think this could be quite a big bout.
Emmer off target.
Now the question is,
was it a parry?
Was it a mal parry? Did it go through and hit off target? The referee says it did, but Marini thinks it didn't.
Just depends what we can see here.
Just depends if he got that blade. He got the blade early. I dare say he's in with a shout there of getting it overturned, because he does tap the blade early. And that's right, the referee changes. Marini didn't parry it onto himself, he parried it early. He has the right to riposte.
And Marini asked for his weapon to be checked.
Of course, fencers are within their rights to do that.
Emmer got the parry and the riposte off target.
And then a bit of a scrap close in, but no hit scored. So they reset.
Oh, what a nice attack.
Oh, and look, Marini just too long for Emmer Chase. Emmer looks like he had him, but Marini just steps out of range and hits with a stop hit. But David, you have to say, for 18 years of age,
That's some pretty sharp fencing.
that's some sharp fencing, and on that stage, the World Championship final.
I spoke to his dad in the lift after the France match, and he said he just feels really calm.
Certainly can work for you. There we are.
He's getting some hits here.
He certainly is. That was Marini's attack, but doesn't actually land, so Emmer scores with a one light action.
So stop hit again.
Emmer's got to go after him. Emmer, chase him. But not like that. A little bit too early with the attack in the middle of the piste. You have to push him down to the end of the piste a little bit more if you're going to do that against Marini. In the middle of the piste, you'll just be met with a stop hit.
2013, we end the fourth, and 5 in it for Marini, 3 for Chase Emmer. And it will be Alexander Massialas on to face Alessio Foconi.
Now 7 hits the difference. Now this is a little bit of an interesting one. Alexander Massialas goes to test his foil, and there's no light. So is that a yellow card offence? Has he come on the piste with the foil that didn't work? How does this play out now, David?
Well, we had a situation yesterday where Yannick Borel came on the piste with a faulty weapon, got a yellow card, then came on the piste with another faulty weapon and ended up on red, but no card here, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to check that one afterwards with one of the referees. Of course, the way round it is you just start with a faulty weapon and then put your hand up 5 seconds in and then change it, and of course that would be permitted.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Puts the line out. The line is withdrawn and it turns into a counter-attack. And this, David,
this is pretty good stuff.
This is going to be a big leg. This is going to be a swing bout, I think, because Massialas is looking pretty sharp here. Oh, and again. Lovely counter-attack by Massialas. So that attack by Foconi's becoming a little bit reckless. Only 4 the difference.
Well, he's been hit with the same. He's been hit with the same hit twice in a row here.
That's right, David. Those counter-attacks seem quite deadly tonight. Oh, just off target from Massialas. Now Foconi tries a counter-attack, but it's off target. So they'll reset that part of the piste where they're standing now. Oh! Alexander Massialas misses with his counter-attack, but then has another go. Little remise in there.
Foconi asked for his weapon to be checked. It works. Point stands. He says, I don't want that one anymore. And a 4-0 run for Alexander Massialas here in the 5th leg in the gold medal match. The USA has got Garrick Meinhardt in his kit, in the box, but we have not seen him on the piste today.
Why do you think that is, David? Do you think he's injured?
Well, if it was a really serious injury, then he wouldn't be in his kit.
Let's see if they bring him on.
We'll see.
Now this time Foconi adjusts. That little micro break has done him some good as he does a cart riposte flick to shoulder.
And that is his first hit in this leg.
And again another counterattack by Massialas.
Well, it looked to me like he actually got the parry when he was just going for a counterattack.
He may well have done. 18-21, 3 hits in it. But not this time. Foconi adjusts, slows down that preparation, and finishes hand out in front. Attack. Ooh, now a bit of controversy here. Little bit of controversy. It looked like Ayub Fajani was about to give the hit to the left.
Yeah.
Attack from the left. He then has a change of heart. Thinks that Massialas may have hesitated. So they go for a review. Let's have another look. Massialas goes for the blade but doesn't find it. That may be a factor on the video review. What do you think, David?
Well, I would like to see it again, but I'm not going to.
No, he changes. Good video review by Alexander Massialas. 3 the difference again. There we are. Foconi pushes Massialas to the back, gets him a little bit off balance under pressure, and then launches a counterattack. Very clever.
Oh. Again.
A sort of attack remise there by Massialas. So Foconi parries, but can't deliver the riposte, so Massialas has another go. And again, 3 the difference.
So Massialas parry off target, riposte off target. Massialas comes off to straighten his weapon. And final action, Foconi off target. Massialas gets the parry, but not the riposte.
A little bit too far back, out of range for that riposte to shoulder, so he only gets near the elbow. White light. Oh, lovely. Attack touche, and then a little disengage. Did you see that little disengage at the end? Just goes round the cart parry.
Yeah, and Massialas searching everywhere for the blade and can't find it.
Classical stuff.
Attack off target.
Oh, Foconi calls a video review. You see how Massialas, he's using that same kind of style that Chastanet employed a little bit earlier.
Yep.
We saw in the bronze medal match, just pressing forwards, hand across the body, and then delivers the blade from the cart line.
Yeah.
Only off target though.
Call stands. Attack off target. And now Massialas asking for a video review.
Now, what do you make of this one then? He beats the blade, Massialas Senior says. He beats the blade. It's a late hit, but I suppose technically in the rules of foil fencing, he still has the right to make that riposte.
Whoa.
And if there are 2 lights, I don't see why it shouldn't be attacked from the left. He does beat the blade. Greg Massialas is screaming at the referees. And he does change it.
Does.
That's what I thought. He beats the blade. He has the right to make his riposte. It's late, but it's there. 3 the difference.
And Foconi with the counter will take us out of the 5th, 25-21, and what was a 7-point margin, now 4. 5 in it for Foconi, 8 for Alexander Massialas, and that was big. That was big for the USA.
Yeah, great leg for the USA. They've closed the gap slightly, and now Itkin Garozzo. Another crucial swing bout. Ayub Fajani still refereeing this one. Interesting referee. Did you notice he refereed an Olympics? He then went to an Olympics. And
As
now
a fencer for Tunisia.
That's right. Now he's back refereeing again. Interesting career progression.
Well, you know, he may start fencing again and go to Paris.
You never know.
You never know. But he's a good referee.
Lovely parry riposte from Garozzo again. He just holds that blade, picks that sector of target he's going to finish in, and he's deadly when he gets going.
I'm not sure.
Now, attack left. Attack left. I think that's the right call. Garozzo knows it because he doesn't challenge it. Itkin just a little bit ahead in tempo. Same again. And Fajani has given attack touche, not counter-attack. Even though there was one light, he still phrases it, and he's given attack touche.
Weapon checked. It works. Point stands. Back to 3-point margin.
Great control of the distance, but then just comes a little bit too close at the end. Itkin hits, closes in cart, and that's a rare miss from Garozzo. Usually he doesn't fall for that. Keeps the preparation a little bit tighter. Oh, now.
Itkin off the piste.
An early halt called by the referee. Whilst Garozzo was still taking his riposte, he has the right to take the riposte when Itkin ran past. But of course, there was corps à corps, that means body to body. We use the French language in fencing, so corps à corps.
And a yellow card shown to Nick Itkin.
Still no problem, but another infringement would mean a red. See, excellent control by Garozzo. Presses forwards, just lands off target. And that's the attack from Garozzo. You can tell that because Nick Itkin turned at the end, so that automatically rules him out. Makes it a counter-attack, a defensive action. Attack good by Garozzo. Oh, this time Garozzo parries, but Nick Itkin manages to steal that hit. Steals and then just blocks him out. Of course, you're going against the convention when you do that, so you've got to make sure it's one light.
Garozzo.
Nick Itkin wants the video review, but Greg Massialas advises him against it, so they obviously felt that was a fair call. Attack from Garozzo. Was there a pause? Was there a pause?
Well, the referee is going to go to the video.
The referees aren't quite sure, so they go and review the video.
Yeah, of his own volition.
I could see this one going either way, to be honest. God, that's close, isn't it? That's close. You never know, he may call simultaneous if he doesn't want to separate that. No, all the way. Attack good.
Right.
Oh, now I dare say that hit should stand, because even though Garozzo's obviously been on the receiving end of a bit of core-a-core, bit of a collision, I think Nick Itkin hit in one tempo. If you drop your foil, your opponent still gets one go. Oh, and look, Nick Itkin. Look, he drops his foil. I still think Nick Itkin should have the right to riposte. Referees go for the review.
Okay.
The referee said halt. Après halt, after halt. And I dare say Garozzo has done well out of that.
Well,
apart from
his wrist,
apart from the wrist, yeah, but hasn't conceded a point. But the wrist, of course. Remember what I said earlier? If you drop your foil, you're still entitled to parry, but only with the sword arm. Your opponent is allowed to have one go, but no more.
Unless you're down on your knees, clutching your wrist.
Yeah, must have jarred it slightly on the collision. Little pause by Garozzo. Yep, attack left. Little pause by Garozzo. That's what I saw. Calls for a video review.
And that was a quick look.
That's right. That's right, David. Very quick video review. Not much to look at. And now he asked for another video, but he's used his video. And he's used it unsuccessfully, which means...
I think they both used well past their allotment.
Yeah. That's
in this leg.
Of course, the video referee, well, the referee can go and ask for his own video review if he wishes to, if he's not sure about something, but the fencers cannot request it now.
I think Itkin's looking for that counter again.
Itkin puts the line out, only to be beaten by Garozzo, but Garozzo doesn't finish on target.
In preparation, Itkin
calls the video, but there's no video left.
30-26 will take us out of the sixth, and 5 in it for Garozzo, 5 in it for Nick Itkin, and it is Chase Emmer.
I get the feeling the Americans wanted a little bit more out of that bout.
Yes.
Now, look at the box. Is Gerrit Meinhardt warming up? It's hard to tell, isn't it? There is a bit of movement there.
Yeah, he's just changing Itkin's mask clip. So Emmer on to face Foconi.
Be great to see Gerrit Meinhardt fence, but I don't know if there's an injury that he's carrying.
Final action, parry, riposte Foconi.
The Italians will be looking to make some headway in this bout. Same hit again, this time a little bit too short. Just arrives on the elbow. Oh! Foconi goes for his riposte over the back, but Emmer Chase Emmer has none of it. He steps in with a little counter-attack. So being 18 could actually work in his favour. You know, he's young, he wants to fight. Could also work the other way as well. But he's done very well, hasn't he, for a junior fencer?
But he basically put the USA team into this match in the semi-final.
Yeah, a real star for the future, I think.
He picked up a bronze medal in Paris this year.
And then
nice.
a little tack remise. Foconi finds something on the blade, but doesn't do anything with it. So Emmer steals the point. Same again. Foconi finds the blade. He doesn't do anything with it. The momentum was still with Emmer. Wasn't properly deflected from the target, so he goes and steals the point. Excellent fencing. Oh, this time
man.
a faint disengage on preparation. Well, I said the Italians were going to look to make some headway. Looks like this could be a swing leg for the Americans.
I think the USA team ought to keep him.
Are any of these Americans from Texas, David?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge, and that's an attack
Look at this.
around the back. And Foconi has to do something.
Well, he's...
Wants some cold spray on that wrist.
Yeah. Or to, you know, tie his hair back or tie his shoelace or something.
The doctor comes on to assess the injury. Once the doctor has established there's an injury, then your own team physio and doctor can come on. Well,
I would, if I were Alessio Foconi, I would want to stop too if I was had a 5-2 run against me going on.
a very good time to take a little break just to reset things. Fencers are allowed a 5-minute injury break. Used to be 10 minutes, but they reduced it to 5.
I don't think we're going to get an injury timeout here.
Just a brief one, but he's killed a few minutes. Let's see if he can reset his concentration. Preparation, preparation by Emmer, and Foconi attacks into it. So that injury break did its job, I suppose. It's changed the flow of the match slightly. Oh yes, beautiful stuff. Foconi draws out Emmer. Nice casual parry riposte. Carte riposte, or four riposte, as they say in America. And that injury break was masterful from Foconi. Absolutely reset the momentum of the match.
35-31 takes us out of the 7th, and 5 in it for Foconi, 5 in it for Emmer. And it's Nick Itkin on to face Tommaso Marini. In our 8th and penultimate leg. I mean, the U.S. got themselves back into the match. The U.S. has done a good job staying in the match, but they've never been in the lead. And with Marini and Garozzo anchoring here, USA's going to need something big out of Itkin and Massialas.
That's right, the Italians are in the driving seat, but still all to play for. That's not going to help the Americans.
Attack right.
That's right, attack. Marini scores. Has a little knock, maybe from the guard in the chin. He was complaining about his chin, but he's all right.
Itkin's parry off target.
And again, now does that hit stand? Yes, because Marini hit and then the fall was afterwards. He didn't hit as he was falling. If he would have hit as he was falling, that's not allowed, but after the action, it's okay. And like I said earlier, you cannot attack Marini at that part of the piece. Even if you're tall like Itkin, better to push him back. Push him to the back line where he's got nowhere to go.
Well, he kind of did.
Well, don't listen to me because he just did it and it worked.
Yeah,
so.
it looks to me like Itkin's kind of got his back up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be frustrating.
Very frustrating. The sheer size of Marini means the parry riposte is nowhere near him. And Itkin's not a small man, is he?
No.
Must be at least 6'3", I think.
Video review asked for by Itkin. Let's see what we see here. There was a lot of blade action in there, wasn't there?
I think the referee saw 2 blade beats.
One for Marini. One, well, no. There were 3 altogether, but
hard to call. Will he call simultaneous? No, he sticks to his guns. It's attack from the right. 40-32, and Massialas has a lot to do, especially as he's up against Daniele Garozzo.
Well, 5 in that for Marini, only 1 for Nick Itkin, and you can't win a gold medal that way.
And it looks like we're not going to see Gerrit Meinhardt after all.
Okay, Garozzo's got his kit on now.
That's the attack from the left. Well, Garozzo's complaining that Massialas closed him out, but if you fall over at the end, I don't think the referee's going to have any sympathy with you. You've got to hold that body position, correct posture, otherwise it's not an attacking action. Okay, Massialas uses the line. Always a good way to deter the slow press.
The referee trying to get them set in the correct place on the piste.
Oh, lovely, over the back. Very hard hit to do at such close distance. Close quarters, flicked right round the back.
But Massialas is quite good at it.
He's good at a few things, isn't he? He can hit from just incredible angles. He's going to need a few more.
Counter attack. Off target.
Oh, and heartbreaking for Massialas. He has the priority. Just needs to land the point, but it's wide. He spoons it wide. 1 light to Garozzo. Not this time. Notice Garozzo's preparation is a little bit too big, so he manages to hit and then turn to avoid the incoming attack. Oh no, it just holds on a little bit too long.
Still Massialas' attack. Italy won the European Championships. The USA won the Pan Americans.
That's right, it's a clash of the champions, isn't it, David?
But only one can win here.
Oh, lovely, same hit again. That little counter-attack is doing the job for Massialas. Starting to bridge the gap, but still 6 hits in it.
Massialas takes his mask off to pull his socks up.
Beautiful. That's what Massialas
yeah.
he's got to keep the pressure on. Just keep pressing forwards. And then, of course, he's got his counter-attack in reserve as well if Garozzo comes.
Garozzo's mask is conductive. He just checked it.
In which case he has the right to change his mask. Of course, the hit stands. Nothing you can do about that now, but you can change the mask for the rest of the bout. And the Italians, they send a runner into the stands just to find his mask. I think we're going to be a while.
Yeah, because he's running the long way around.
That's right, they've got to go all the way back to the stands.
And this is a big arena.
It's a great arena, isn't it? It's the same place for the World Cup. And they've really done great work with the overlay. What do you think, David? A little Arabic lesson whilst we're waiting?
Oh, sure, why not?
We don't want any dead air time, do we?
No. Give me an Arabic lesson.
I'll tell you one of my favorite words in Arabic. You ready?
Yeah.
Nana.
Nana.
Yeah, do you know what that means?
Nana.
It means mint.
Mint.
Mint, yep. Nana. So there you are. If you want a little nana tea, you can have one.
Fabulous. What's tea in Arabic?
Shai. A finjan shai is a cup of tea. So you can have finjan shai with nana.
How many languages are you operational in?
Well, I'm struggling with English tonight.
No, you're doing just fine.
Right, here we go.
Okay, a dry mask.
Yep, so there they test it. Of course, the off-target white light comes on, so the bout resumes. Oh, no. Massialas goes on the hunt. But Garozzo reads it well. Cease flick to shoulder. 43-37. And Massialas, he had to finish that. The tempo was there.
And Italy one away from the title.
Just a little bit lax with the point under the pressure.
Garozzo's gone hunting for gold.
Lovely pressing attack.
Yeah, Massialas says not so fast.
That's what he's got to do. He's got to take this match to Garozzo. But he can't make another mistake. Massialas puts the line out to try and deter Garozzo. That's one way to do it. Of course, Garozzo just beats the blade and then continues the initiative.
Garozzo off target. Tests this weapon on Massialas Lame. Are we going to have some more action, or is Garozzo going to drag this thing over the line?
Oh! Massialas short with the counterattack. Garozzo goes for the flick around the back, but doesn't land it. And Massialas worms his way in for a one light remise. 39-44. And it's over.
That's it. The team from Italy, our 2022 men's foil world champion.
It was really one-way traffic to the Italians. I think if Gerrit Meinhardt was in the starting lineup, we would have seen a much different match. We don't know what happened to Gerrit. We're going to have to do some research after this. I can only assume he's injured.
Well, at a World Championships, when you're starting with the quarterfinals, you want to have Garrett Meinhardt in there.
You do. I know Garrick's a little bit prone to injury because his style's so explosive. Chase did superbly for an 18-year-old, but I'm afraid it's the Italian team celebrating tonight.
You know what? The USA team is taking home a silver medal from the World Championships. That's not such a bad deal.
Yeah, of course, look, there's a bit of a change in the team. Racing Bowden's not here. Miles Chamberlain-Watson's not here. It's a slightly different team.
Actually, Racing Bowden is here. He's coaching Yusura Tibu. But
okay,
anyway.
that's right, he's here, but he's not on the pitch.